Our next story is about Justin Trudeau. Things aren't going too well for his party. Trudeau's Liberals went to sleep expecting a win in a safe seat, but instead they woke up to a shocking loss. The Liberals were defeated in a Toronto by-election, losing a seat they have held for 30 years. It was won by the Conservatives. This has now raised doubts about Trudeau's leadership. A new poll says 68% of Canadians want him to step down. So can Trudeau lead the Liberals for the next election, or is it the end of the road for the Canadian Prime Minister? Our next report tells you.
This is St. Paul's, an electoral district in Toronto. It has a population of 300,000. Since 1993, Canada's Liberal Party has held this seat. St. Paul's was considered a Liberal stronghold, but not anymore. There was a by-election for the seat on Tuesday, and the Conservatives have won it. Conservative candidate Don Stewart won the closely watched election. He got 42% of the vote. 15,555 ballots were cast for him. Meanwhile, Liberal candidate Leslie Church won 40.5% of the votes, and he got around 14,965 votes. So the difference is about 500 votes. But that doesn't matter. This is the first time the Conservatives have won this seat in 3 decades. It's a huge shock for the Liberals. They woke up to a loss in a safe seat. And not just safe, St. Paul's was the safest of safe seats. Which brings us to Toronto itself. For Liberals, it's often Fortress Toronto. These are urban seats that they always win, even during their worst lows. Conservatives rarely ever win seats in Toronto. But the St. Paul's by-election has changed everything. And Trudeau agrees. If the Conservatives can win in Toronto, they can win anywhere. So it's a wake-up call for the Canadian Prime Minister. Justin Trudeau has led Canada since 2015. This is his 3rd term in office. But in the last year, he has seen a significant drop in support. That's because of a number of issues. Canada is dealing with a cost of living crisis. Economic growth is slow. Homes are unaffordable. There's growing unemployment, crimes are on the rise, and cities are dealing with rampant drug use. All of this is impacting Trudeau's popularity. His approval ratings are at a record low of 28%. A recent poll suggests 68% Canadians want him to step down. Now, Trudeau is not obliged to call an election until 2025, but there are rumblings inside his party, and it's been going on for some time. Liberals have debated if he should lead the party again in polls, or if he should be replaced. Till this by-election, that chatter was muted. It was mostly happening in closed rooms. Now it's likely to be out in the open. However, the Liberals cannot remove Trudeau even if they want to. But the pressure will be on the Canadian Prime Minister. Plus, cracks inside the party could make governing difficult for him. So what will it be for Justin Trudeau? Can he lead Canada for a record 4th term? It hasn't happened in the country since 1908. Or are Trudeau's Liberals on course for their worst defeat in history? We'll find out by next year.
On the show today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies. What can we expect from this?
Hello, I'm Alison Green, coming to you from Durban, South Africa. Today we have a special show.
Start with a report on India's shifting nuclear posture. For the first time since India officially became a nuclear power.
Hello and welcome to Firstpost America. I'm Aaron Ham, coming to you live from the nation's capital,